is the ceiling in the Chihuly Glass show. Kind of hard to get it all in, but I think you'll get the idea. Just when you think it can't get any better. See if I can get back to the wall so that I can get this in. It's quite something. Here's the other side of it. If you're ever in Seattle, I highly recommend this place. Worth the money. Here's a better view of the Space Needle, which which is right next door to the Chihuly Glass exhibit. We're out in Glass Gardens now.
You gotta go back fast. Oh, yeah.
Because of the position of the sun, you can't really see the color very well on that one. It's kind of a purplish, maybe even burgundy color.
You didn't hesitate. Okay. Miriam,
This color is pretty much accurate from what you see in the video. Very bright. As I zoom in here, you can see the Space Needle reflected in the glass of this ball. Another one, bright red. Some pretty yellow flowers. And you can see more over here. And there's some in the back. This one is a really pretty yellow and red, and that's the inside sculpture that we just walked through.
It's gonna get in there and just cut straight through hot glass. It's kind of like dangerous Play-Doh. But you can see how much flatter it is right there. Then we get it a little bit, or we give it a little bit more heat, just because it gets really sharp up there, again, as it cools down when you're cut through. Okay, so what's going to happen here is Shannon's going to come back over here. Just keep that lip nice and tight, a little bit smaller, and not opening it up at all. Because the smaller it is up there at the lip, at the opening, the less distance you have to travel with the lip wrap. We're essentially just going to stick it right on that lip and wrap the whole thing all the way around. But this one's a body wrap, so we're going to go even further and drag that down the piece. Now you might see some of the pieces in the exhibit in the garden that have big spirals all the way up and down them. This is the same process. So here we go. Have that nice glowing red. Stick it very finely. Just drag it all the way down, very constantly. And break it off, just like that. And with this hot glass, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about when I say that the thinner it gets, the faster it cools down. You can actually just stretch this hot glass really long. And up here, where it's still super thick, that's the hospital zone. You don't want to touch that. But down here, it's already cold. Oh, you can already touch that, even though it was a couple thousand degrees just a couple seconds ago. So the same thing happens with our base.